Bobbi Kristina Brown, the daughter of legendary singer Whitney Houston, passed away in 2015 under mysterious circumstances. But her father, Bobby Brown, doesn't believe it was an accident. He claims that the same thing that happened to Whitney also happened to Bobbi Kristina. Both were found unconscious in bathtubs, and both deaths remain surrounded by unanswered questions. The biggest question of all, was Bobbi Kristina targeted because she knew something about her mother's death? Many people believe that one person was connected to both tragedies, Nick Gordon. He was Whitney's unofficial adopted son and later became Bobbi Kristina's boyfriend. He was there when Whitney died, and he was also there when Bobbi Kristina was found unresponsive in her Georgia home. Bobby Brown refuses to say Nick's name, but he has hinted that Nick may have played a role in both deaths. Some reports even say that Bobbi Kristina's family tried to keep her away from Nick after Whitney's death, but she stayed with him anyway. But what did Bobbi Kristina know? Some people believe she had inside information about what really happened to her mother. Reports claim that she was present during some of Whitney's arguments with powerful industry figures, including Clive Davis. Just 2 days before Whitney's death, she and Clive allegedly had a big fight. If Bobbi Kristina witnessed that argument, did she hear something she wasn't supposed to? And could that have put her in danger? After Whitney's death, Bobbi Kristina struggled emotionally, but she also stepped into the spotlight. She did interviews, attended award shows, and even joined a Tyler Perry TV show. However, her life took a tragic turn in 2015 when she was found unconscious in her bathtub, just like her mother. A toxicology report showed that she had several substances in her system, including alcohol and prescription drugs. But the medical examiner couldn't say for sure if her death was an accident or something more sinister. Many people believe it was not just a coincidence. Some of the details surrounding Whitney Houston's death have never made sense to fans and investigators. For one, official reports claimed she drowned in her hotel bathtub, possibly after having a heart attack caused by heart disease. But here's the strange part. The coroner found that there wasn't enough water in her lungs to prove she drowned. That means she may have already been unconscious or even dead before she was placed in the bathtub. To make things even more suspicious, Whitney's body reportedly had signs of physical injuries. Bobbi Brown's sister, Leola Brown, has spoken out about this, claiming that Whitney was beaten before she died. If that's true, then who did it, and why? Another person who keeps getting linked to Whitney's final moments is Ray J, the singer and reality TV star. He was rumored to be dating Whitney at the time, though neither of them ever confirmed their relationship. Some people believe Ray J was the one who helped Whitney get access to drugs, and Bobbi Brown's sister even said she was sure Whitney was given a bad bag the night she died. But the biggest mystery involves a note. On the day Whitney died, she interrupted an interview to hand Ray J's sister Brandy a handwritten note. To this day, Brandy refuses to reveal what was written inside. Why would Whitney give Brandy a secret note on camera just hours before her death? Was she trying to warn someone? And did Bobbi Kristina find out the truth about it later? Bobbi Kristina's own final months were also filled with strange events. She had been planning to move to Los Angeles to be closer to her father and to focus on her career. She reportedly wanted to carry on her mother's musical legacy, but there was one major problem. Nick Gordon didn't want her to leave. According to reports, Nick was extremely controlling and isolated Bobbi Kristina from her family and friends. Some people believe that if she had moved away, she would have escaped whatever danger was surrounding her. But before she could make that move, tragedy struck. On the day Bobbi Kristina was found unconscious, she was supposed to meet up with a friend to talk about her relationship with Nick Gordon. It was said that she wanted to open up about his behavior and let people know that things were not what they seemed. But before that could happen, an argument broke out between her and Nick. Reports claim that she was under the influence when Nick got home and the two fought. Witnesses have even alleged that Nick physically attacked her before she was found in the bathtub. But if that's true, what really happened in those final moments? And if Bobbi Kristina was trying to escape from Nick, was someone else involved in stopping her? As more details about Bobbi Kristina's final moments came to light, the focus shifted to what happened between her and Nick Gordon before she was found unconscious. According to reports, Bobbi Kristina had been drinking and was upset when Nick returned home that night. Witnesses say the two had a heated argument that quickly turned violent. Nick was allegedly seen dragging her up the stairs, pulling her by her hair, and even punching her, knocking out two of her teeth. If this was true, then what happened after? How did she end up face down in the bathtub, just like her mother? After Bobbi Kristina was hospitalized, more shocking claims surfaced. Her court-appointed conservator filed a lawsuit against Nick Gordon, accusing him of causing serious harm to Bobbi Kristina and stealing money from her by pretending to be her husband. The lawsuit even claimed that on the night she was found unconscious, Nick had given her a toxic cocktail that left her unresponsive before placing her in the bathtub. If these accusations were true, it raised an even bigger question. Why would Nick do this? And was he acting alone, or was there someone else involved? Nick Gordon never stopped denying these claims. He even blamed Bobbi Kristina's father, Bobbi Brown, for what happened to her. But despite his denial, many people remained suspicious. He was there when Whitney Houston died, and he was there when Bobbi Kristina died. Could it really just be a coincidence? Some believe Nick was just a pawn, and that someone more powerful was pulling the strings behind both deaths. Unfortunately, Nick Gordon died a few years later, taking many secrets to his grave. Now, with the main people involved gone, the world may never know the full truth about what really happened to Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Brown,